All 435 seats in the House of Representatives and more than one-third of the Senate seats are up for election. The stakes are especially great in the Senate. The Democrats hope to win 9 more seats to reach a 60-vote majority. Then they would be able to defeat Republican efforts at blocking legislation.
On campaign finance reform.
Professor Alan Lichtman at American University says Democrats could win fewer than 9 seats and still achieve a virtual filibuster-proof majority.
Delaying it. I think 60 is a bit of a stretch, but I think 57 and 58 for the Democrats is not a bit of a stretch, and that'll be enough. It's not an absolute 60, but there are enough moderate Republicans like Senator Susan Collins of Maine, Senator Arlen Specter of Pennsylvania, who could be peeled off and are not going to just vote the Republican line.
Democrats are also expected to make gains in the House of Representatives, where they currently have a comfortable majority. If Democrat Barack Obama becomes president, larger Democratic majorities in the House and Senate could be key to swiftly implementing his legislative agenda, such as withdrawing U.S. combat troops from Iraq and implementing health care reform.
Democrats have been out of power for some time. They haven't controlled the presidency and the Congress since the early 1990s under Bill Clinton. The Democrats are going to be hungry for real accomplishment.
But a Democratic Congress will not necessarily be in lockstep with a Democratic president, says Stephen Hess of the Brookings Institution.
Neither party is monolithic. Both parties, in a sense, have both regional interests as well that differ, as well as conservative and liberal wings of the party.
If Republican John McCain becomes president, Alec Lichtman says he might not have the same problems as President Bush had with Congress.
I think it's really up in the air whether McCain could bring over a Democratic Congress. On the one hand, he has been known for working with Democrats, for example, with Senator Russell Feingold on campaign finance reform, with Senator Ted Kennedy on immigration reform. But he's not run that kind of campaign. He has run a very relentlessly negative campaign.
The candidate who loses the White House will return to Capitol Hill as a U.S. Senator, but likely with a higher profile than before the presidential campaign. Deborah Tate, VOA News, Washington.